It's not a regular month meeting, it's a continuation of the E-Board Executive Board meeting we had last night. So I'll entertain a motion to go back onto the E-Board. Do we have a quorum, city manager, city secretary?
Mayor, we do have a quorum with an excuse absence from Councilor Fitzgerald.
Okay, so I will entertain a motion. Yes, sir.
I move that we move into executive session pursuant to Texas Government Code Section 55.071, consultation with attorney in matters for which it is the duty of the city attorney under the Texas disciplinary rules of professional conduct. Conflict with this chapter requires discussion of the item in closed session, and Section 55.1.074, personal matters. A, review and deliberate on issues brought forward to city council from current city employees and former city employees. And B, deliberate regarding personnel review and performance, and discuss the annual performance assessment evaluation of the city manager.
Okay. I'll entertain a second.
I'll second.
Okay, motion made and second. Any discussion? We're back into executive meeting.
5:33.
5:33. Thank you.
Thank you, good evening.
Good evening.
Come on in.
Yeah, it's 7:02. No, 7:03.
So, yeah,
7:03.
703. Okay, Mr. Mayor?
Yes, sir.
With regard to the actions after executive session, I propose that relative to the employment
Can you remember?
Sure.
Can I go get my recorder?
Oh, I'm sorry, yes.
I took it back in when I took all my other stuff in.
Pepper got all that in Mexico also.
Okay.
Hands are not smaller.
It's a small.
Okay, ready? Okay, continue.
Yes, Mr. Mayor. I move that relative to the employment contract of the city manager, Jessica Garza, that we terminate the contract.
Okay, motion's been made. Is there a second?
I'll second that.
Is there any discussion? Seeing none, we'll vote on it. All those in favor to dismiss or terminate the contract, raise your right hand. Opposed? Tiebreaker. Okay, motion fails.
You'll have to have 4 votes.
Yeah, we have to have 4 votes. So this is not relative because we do need the 4 votes from the full council.
Right.
It's got to be majority. Okay?
Mr. Mayor,
Yes, sir.
regarding the personnel review and the annual performance assessment evaluation of the city manager, I propose that the city council meet on April 24th in special session to complete that evaluation and assessment. That would be presented to the city manager on May 7th in the form of a 6-month performance improvement plan.
Okay, motion has been made. Is there a second?
I'll second that.
Is there any discussion?
On the presentation to the city manager on May 7th, is that going to be in open session or closed, or?
That would be an executive session.
Executive session?
Okay, any more discussion?
Will I get to see it before, or have to wait until executive session to see it?
We could probably get that.
Depends on how well we finish our work. So
Yeah,
the
it
reason
should
we
be
set the
finished.
date for the 24th is we have our work to do. We all have actions that we've agreed to go work. We're going to pull it back together again
On the
on
24th.
the 24th. And it will be how quickly we can reassemble that. The challenge we, of course, have as council is we can't reconvene as a group to validate we're all comfortable with that without there being a special city council meeting. So preliminarily, we would see it again as the final product on May 7th, and therefore you wouldn't see it until May 7th. I'll bring my computer and I'll be the clerk typist if we want, and see if we can finalize it on the 24th.
Okay.
Good? So that's our team.
So the special meeting's actually an executive session.
It is.
Mhm. discussion? Okay, all those in favor of the motion, raise your right hand. Opposed, like sign, motion carries.
Mayor,
Yes,
I
sir.
think you already beat the gavel, but I.
I beat you to it, you're too slow. Okay,
Okay.
and there is no discussion on it, meeting adjourned.
What time do we have on here?
The official clock, 7:09. And we're going into.
Notice hereby given to the City Council of the City of Alpine, Texas, will conduct a special meeting at 5:30 PM on Wednesday, April 24, 2019, in the Civic Center at 801 West Holland, City of Alpine, Texas, for the purpose of considering the attached agenda for a joint session with Parks and Recreation.
She screwed up that.
I didn't put this agenda together.
Okay.
So you can just skip down to the.
I'll skip down to the bottom. And public knows the use of cellular phones are prohibited in the city council chambers during meetings of the city council. Members of the audience will